What's going on, you guys? It's Keenan Briggs, sports consultant and mentor. This is the next episode towards the recruiting questions. So the question is, what is it? What is the minimum triple jump distance you have to go to jump? You would have to jump to go D1. This is a boy asking, but I will be answering for both genders. And number one is going to be, in order to go D1, the specific question that I'm hearing is just to make a team. Just to make a team as a walk on or making the A team is going to be, I believe, 46, 47 feet to make a D1 roster. That is not for all schools because there are a certain number of people that can have on their roster. And if you don't hit the marks that are needed to fill that roster, then they're not going to need you, right? So to make it safe, 48 would be a number that will really put you in a great spot. And if you're looking for financial consideration, it'd be 49 plus. Again, we're talking about D1 schools. Now, if you're looking at the Power Five schools, you're going to have to jump way further. And many times you're going to ask yourself, well, the mark that I have currently is actually better than the marks of the athletes on the team. Why am I still not being considered? Well, odds are because there are athletes in the portal that they're currently recruiting that you don't know who they are. You haven't seen them. So that's a big challenge that I talked about in the previous video. So I would say 46 is the start just to have an email conversation. 47 is going to be a spot where you can get to mid majors, smaller D1 schools. If you got 48, now you're looking at Power 5. If you're at 49, 50, now you're looking at books and some financial consideration. If you're a girl and looking for the same thing, the numbers I would say 38 is going to be the minimum just to have that conversation, right? 39 feet is going to be where you can actually start to look at mid majors. 40 feet is going to still be that mid major range. However, you're going to have some wiggle room there. Anything over 40 feet, 41 feet is going to be, now you're looking at big Power Five schools and looking at some financial consideration. Now, again, if you're only triple jumping and you're looking for a full scholarship, you're going to need to jump so much further. You're going to need to be able to score top 8 at nationals with your mark from high school. So that means 53, 54. Girls are going to be 42, 43, 44. So it's going to be a big push. If you are also a long jumper, then it gets a little bit easier because if you're able to long jump and triple jump and those scores you have could score at conference, but then you can have lower numbers. So if the conference you're competing in, let's say 41 feet scores, right, and then also 18 feet scores for the girl side, then you can be a 40-foot jumper and 17-11, and they'll be able to work with that. Because even mathematically, if you're jumping 40 and 17, you typically should be at 40 and 18, 40 and 19. So, and then for the guy side, you can always just subtract 1 foot and that'll be close range. Again, this is going to be very contingent on each individual school and each individual conference. If you're looking to go to a Big Five and score in both, it's going to be even harder because athletes do specialize at the top level in long or triple, or if they're doing both, they're jumping very, very far marks. So be, I don't want to say realistic, but just understand that it's going to be a challenge to get a lot of money from college teams if you're only jumping average marks. This is why building a brand is very important, which will be another conversation we have later on. All right, till next time.